Okay, Coach, on a wonderful fall afternoon in the state of Texas, the roof is open, and we've got football from NRG Stadium in Houston. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Indianapolis Colts and the Houston Texans. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. This fielded at the 2. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
Let's go. 10-2, son. I got you, son. Hey. Look at me. Go.
Looking to throw on 1st and 10. Here's McSorley. The loop, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's 2nd down.
Well, we knew coming in it was going to be a long afternoon if they weren't able to hold up against this pass rush, huh?
What we didn't know was that protection was going to spring a leak on the first play from scrimmage.
Got after him right out of the gate.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Here's McSorley now, 3rd and long. They'll find Miller. That's complete. Give him 32 on the play.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
Love his spin move, bro.
Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. Dobbins.
Oh, my God. Sponsors. That's crazy, bro.
Still a few inches short of a 1st down as they come up now on 2nd down. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Quick pass out to Miller. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A gain of 11 that time and a Colts 1st down.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Fourth it. Two.
And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success, how about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. The intended receiver, Sony Michel, and that'll bring up second down.
I will see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10, it's McSorley. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Devin Funchess, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Colts take it right down and score on the opening drive. Well, these guys scored touchdown after touchdown in that win a week ago. So how do they come out this week? Same way. They got that momentum going, a touchdown on the opening drive.
I think it's safe to say that they're in a groove, isn't it? I mean, a lot of times we've seen where teams have scored a ton of points the week before. The very next week struggle to score almost as if they used it all up. Not in this case. This group appears locked in.
And we're going to have to make some adjustments if you're on the other side of that football. Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Watch twist. Watch twist. Check. Fresno.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Here's Watson. He finds his man Johnson. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
Slips past him.
Where'd he go?
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A big one there for the Texans, 18 yards. This running game so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity. And that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week. And right now, we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. Now a first carry for Lamar Miller. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Hey, check Mike 47. Check Mike 47.
Here's Watson. And he completes it to Wilson. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 15-yard line.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a gain in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opened things up for you on the outside as well.
But that's where their big tight end, is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the in routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it.
10 points down, coming.
Here we go, D.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties,
bro.
one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
I'm here all day.
Hey, 59. Go. Down and go.
Watson. He finds Hopkins complete. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. Well, he did everything but get him in the end zone there, but now they're set up. Golden opportunity, strong opening drive, and they're knocking on the door.
And the way that they did it, now look where they are on the field. All right, this is naturally set up for a running play, isn't it? But with his ability to throw the football, his accuracy on this drive, you might want to think about a pass play in this situation.
Interesting. Time to find out. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. They'll try to run this one in. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. A great play there. Touchdown number 15 on the year, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Solid job up front, really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This fielded at the 2. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
Ready, set.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. McSorley, 1st and 10 to Michelle on the screen. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That's good for an Indianapolis first down on a gain of 10.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? They were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. He completes this into the hands of Miller. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. How about the first quarter he's putting together out wide? Pretty impressive.
I think that he likes the fact that we're playing this as a day game. You know, some guys, they respond better in the evenings. For some reason, it builds up. For this guy, day game, and he is off and running. You're exactly right. 100 might be conservative with the start that he's had here in the first quarter.
Yeah, by the numbers, he's on pace for 200-plus right now. On second down and 4. McSorley, Campbell making the catch. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line.
That's Madden.
Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And all of a sudden here, it's third down.
Crazy.
Ready, ready. 70, Indy. Hey, high 7. Watch, 2-jet bombers, 2-jet bombers.
On third down, it's McSorley. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. An excellent gain, 35 yards. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. 7-7, our score after one.
We play to win. Let's go.
Let's go. 60 outlaw.
Come on. Hey, alert 3, alert 3.
80 weapon.
51, Mike. Mike 51.
5.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Ready, ready.
Off the draw, here's Michelle. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
How about that, partner? That happened in a hurry. Sudden, explosive, gets into the backfield and spills the play.
And he was AFC Defensive Player of the Week last week because of plays just like that.
Hey, echo. Shoot.
McSorley from the shotgun. That's out to his running back, Michelle. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 5 yards on the pickup, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. And his kick here is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
Here we go.
Okay, I can deal with that. I can't, though.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders. That
guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a two-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Hey, 31! Showing up. Check 43. Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Check now.
Watson with a give to Miller. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Back to throw, Watson. And the catch made by Johnson. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 34-yard line.
I know many people like to throw to...
How is he getting his wide receiver at tight end all the time? No, it was Caleb Wilson. That was 86 again. Oh, Fuller's hurt. Okay. Put that O-line up nice. Should be able to run all over his left side here. We're gonna try that.
The tight end maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Watson in the offense going to come up 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. They'll run it now out of the gun. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Watch the back. Watch the 31. He's crossing. He's checking. 55.
A shotgun snap for Watson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
But that takes a start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Damn it, he would go one split close, huh?
Following the sack, it's now 3rd and long for Watson and the Texans.
Check 47. Today you are. Not today. He's coming. We got double up.
3rd and long, it's Watson.
Yeah, boy.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Ben Banagoo in there yet again. What else is new? He continues to rewrite the record book in single-season sacks. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one.
Stop. 2 minutes off the clock and score.
Ready?
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point.
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that.
Bashed.
Super toe.
Greystone travel.
Yeah, keep giving it to me, brother. We'll take it.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. It's complete. It's Miller. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
He's going to have 20 catches, bro.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Michelle. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. Credit the tackle to Peter Kalambai. On 2nd down, Michelle. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That's good for an Indianapolis first down on a gain of 10. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score.
Indeed.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
I can hit him over the head with one. Again, I don't need to. I need to get this drive to take 47 freaking minutes.
On the set.
951.
Hey, seam 6. Seam 6.
On 2nd and a couple. McSorley. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. This quarterback now just one misfire so far after that last completion. 15 of 16. It's first down.
Go on.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Go.
McSorley once more looks to throw. And he'll get that to Michelle, complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Well, he's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
Hey, lock it. You draw Hey, check 24. Check 24.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. He's got the hook up to Miller. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Come on, set. 18 Gator. Yo, go, go. Topper, get ready.
Here's McSorley on 1st and 10. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12. It'll be McSorley again. It's caught by Funchess. 16 yards the pickup there. The Colts have a first down.
Doesn't matter.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Colts.
Let's throw that shit, Cuddy.
This quarterback now closing in on a 200-yard first half through the air. It's 1st and 10.
He's coming. Double up, double up.
Protein spill. Hey, wahoo.
Linebacker, he's matching. You got it.
Looking to throw on 1st and 10. Here's McSorley. This will be caught just inside the 10. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
Let's get it.
Fuck it, right?
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
We own them. Hey, Mike 51, Mike 51.
Smith. Hey.
Here we go again. Right here, guys. Mike 51, Mike 51. Hey, tight that.
Now.
McSorley sets to pass. That ball caught by Funchess. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Devin Funchess. His 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here of the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. This is taken at the 3. He's got the lane, and there he goes. Touchdown, Houston. The kick return touchdown goes for 97 yards, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Such an electric play, so much fun to watch, and you need all 11 guys in sync for that to be successful.
Without a doubt, that's teamwork to be able to put it all together. That play is really probably the most exciting 10 seconds in football.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go.
Tailback wing stack.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They'll run it now out of the gun. A nice job there as he rumbles for 9. And it'll be back to a 3rd and 3.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
This is Johnson. He's got it. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
I dare you.
Watson in the offense going to come up 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 6 for 6 here to start the ball game. Out of the gun, Watson. And a catch made by Hopkins. Pick up an 11 and a Texans first down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson.
Yes, sir. Adjust it with me, boy.
And it's intercepted. Picked up by Kenny Moore. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
Route 7 times in the same drive.
First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Let's go. 15 line. 15 line. Back and go through a stretch. 6 guys. Check 6-6. Pull it high.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Dixon complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 39-yard line.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Everywhere I go, I see the same hole.
I don't think anyone
trash,
right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. Minus 9 yards on the play, and now it's 3rd down.
So garbage, bro. All right, let's see if we can get it. 3rd and 9.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd.
Go. Let's go, defense. Hey, 2. 51 for Mike, boy. 51.
Out of the shotgun, McSorley. That's to his running back, Sony Michel. And they're able to convert on third with a solid game.
Him on the angle route there, coming out of the backfield, cutting sharply across the middle. And that's good timing between the quarterback and his receiver.
Effective third down play to move the chains.
80 weapons. Turn up. Kill. Turn up. Mike 51. Mike 51.
Here's McSorley to throw. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Here's a throw out complete to his running back right side. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Got to credit them on that one because they tried to fool him, right? Tried to trick him, ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
Escaping the pressure right. To the right side to Eric Ebron. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to about the 19. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is because you got to get his attention because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Formation flip.
Safety's creeping. 45 is the Mike. 59. 45. Mike, 45.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. It's hauled in by Wilson, 6'4" tight end. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
That's why he's flipping the formation to get that tight end on that little route right there. Open offset. Make a play for me, son, please.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Watson going to pull back the handoff and keep it himself. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
With a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Ready? Watch the safety creep. Check.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
They
get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. From the gun, here's Watson. And Wilson has it. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts' 20-yard line.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the 1st down.
Watson now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Watson going to give this one to Miller. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. A gain of 3, second down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it 3rd down at 6. Now keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top 5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run. At least show them the hint of a run before you decide to throw the football.
Watch time, watch time. Tight end right. Out. 3 down. Check 9.
Excuse me.
On 3rd down, Watson. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. QT with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And now they can recapture the lead if they can make the PAT. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that will put them on top here in the 3rd. Back now in Houston, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter.
Damn shame.
Fairbairn now to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want a drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants a drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
I'm coming after you. Set
recon, 132 fighter. Hey, Delta. Shoot.
Off of play action, it's McSorley. Looking for Campbell downfield. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Paris Campbell with touchdown number 7 of the year. And the Colts are going to jump back in front. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the 4th quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
It's a party now. 36.
61, matchbox lights. Go. Deep grip.
Throwing is McSorley. And look at this. They get the turnover they need. It's intercepted. Picked up by the corner, Bradley Roby. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. This will be taken in at the 1.
Oh, thank you.
And
Didn't let him score a
down
touchdown
at the
on that.
23, make it the 24-yard line.
That's our linebacker side here. Run shit.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? You got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Gotta do better.
From the 30 on second down, Watson. Johnson's got it complete. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down.
Oh, my God.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
I'm not going crazy over there.
Watson now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10.
Check three, check three, check three. Joker, 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 joker.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
In the car! You ain't doing nothing today.
Boom, boom. The mic, 470 the mic. Let's go. Let's go.
From the 44, Watson. And he's going to get this
cannot be completed every time, bro.
And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 35.
This is mad corny, bro.
My next teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Seconds, 19!
30 seconds the mic.
Get that quarterback, D-line!
19.
Get that quarterback!
On 2nd and 7, Watson. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
Do it to me.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
The Texans on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. To throw is Watson, operating from the gun. He's going to go for it all. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
For the field goal, a 49-yard attempt.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will cut the lead down to just 2. So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
This game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Because I feel like there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed before this one is over.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
Topper! Now!
McSorley, 1st and 10. Catch made here by Campbell. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
X3, 218, chopper. Hey, Jet. Get it.
Even with the nice move, can't go very far. Stop short of the 30. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
Even though positive yardage was gained on that play, I think the defense has to be happy. Obviously, they were prepared for some trick plays coming into the game, and they looked very aware that those could happen on any given down.
Here we go. Left.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's McSorley. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a 1st down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35.
Even, boys.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Strip that ball. Shift. Switch it. Come on, switch it. Shift.
Hey, 59! 54 is down, he's coming.
On 1st down, it's Watson. It's complete to Hopkins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Jesus Christ,
That's good for a Texan 1st down, a 12-yard pickup.
Oh, my God, man.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Now a handoff here to his running back. 16 yards on that one, and also a Texan 1st down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
So they go from one 42-yard line to the other as they come up now 1st and 10.
Undercrunch.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Miller.
Thank you. I was going to say, like, we're not on aggressive
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Come here, we want to go nickel. On base. Spread. There we go. What do you need?
Reset. 19. 24. Jim.
Take you down. Give an angle route, you got it. You take it away.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Go first.
And not much running room. Down to the
First.
32.
Let's go.
He needed 2. He got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This for the lead in the final stages.
2 minutes. We're going to have to get 7. No, we're going to have to just get 3. We're up 2 right now. Let's go, boys.
2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And this one is right down the middle. And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they've managed the clock exactly right.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Michelle. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Completes it to Dixon. He's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Rock it. Look, squeeze.
Check 15, check.
Hard.
Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Slam.
Right out check.
Hey, Foxtrot. Now.
They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly.
Coach. Stop playing me, boy.
It's caught inside
Stop
the
playing me,
25.
boy. Fuck off my field, nigga.
Touchdown, Indianapolis. Braxton Miller in the final minute. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
They'll run forward with Michelle.
Safety came over just a little bit.
Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that exit, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better. And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
That's what we're expecting here. Gun spread.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They're down here in a 1-score game, but the time is a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Well, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. Now it's Watson. He finds Hopkins complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Literally threw right to a fucking robber, and he doesn't animate. Are my adjustments on? Play ball. Madden, make it make sense, bro. Please. Make it make sense, bro.
Good set. 19. Check flag 47. It's our field. It's our field. Hey, it's our house. Check 4. Check 4. Goose. Check your hot read. 54.
Back to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Hopkins. The Texans going to signal for their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining.
He's got to double him, bro. That's it. He's going to either run the ball, but he can't run the ball. If he runs the ball, I'm going to show him if he can run the ball. Because if he runs the ball, it's an 11-second runoff, and that's a wrap. So we're going to go here with this audible. I want to show him that that shit is open for him. Okay. Okay.
40 set. 19. I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son. 44.
From the red zone now, Watson.
Sir.
And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
With the spread shit, buddy. The spread or trips. Trips right with Hopkins solo left. Attack weak. No tight slots again.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Watson now to throw.
Oh, take the ball, man!
That would have wrapped it up if he'd been able to hold on. Instead, it brings up 3rd down.
Jesus Christ. Second time he threw to a user on his drive, bro. Damn.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw.
There we go, boys.
Pressure now, Watson,
52.
and down he
On the
goes.
head. Great night, buddy.
That is one he will remember. It's sack number 85 of his great career, moving him past Hall of Famer Howie Long on the all-time list. Well, Charles, exciting to the very end. That's what we just saw in this game. Final play there, had it in the red zone, but anytime you're outside of the 10, that's tough trying to draw up a final play to get in, and they couldn't do it.
It certainly is. So what they were looking for was, extra time. Too bad it's not FIFA soccer, right, where you get a little bit of extra and you get a chance to run a couple more plays and maybe get closer and take that last shot into the end zone.
So for the Colts, they continue to put themselves in position for a first-round bye as they move to 8-2, and they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Texans, it's loss number 3 for them on the year. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Jaguars in Jacksonville. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gordon. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
You write a long message. Look at QBR, bro. 3 throwaways. Outside of that, 91%, 380 yards, 4 touchdowns. Never understand how you're able to fucking, you know, cover the field with 3-4 odds. But, you know, it is what it is. Bruh. Held him to 70 yards, bro. Let's go. It's not a bad game, but, you know, in Madden 20, it's a bad game. 10 for $157. So he had 9 catches for 90 yards before that big touchdown. Let's go. Punches, 4 catches, 2 TDs. Michelle with 6. Bronco with a couple. Dixon. Reed Humphrey gave up a sack. Anagu when I needed him most. Peppers got there, schemed him up. More with a pick. How many pass deflections we got in this game, bro? I know this one should have been a pick, and this one should have been a pick right at the end. No forced fumbles. No TDs. It was just a good offensive game, bad defensive game for both sides. Gave up a lot of points. We was sacked on the first play of the game. Oh man, rush. This is Humphrey giving up his sack. And I seen JJ coming, so I'm like, let me slide over so my halfback can pick him up. And nothing's open. Literally. Got to take off once we get the wall. Not able to take off animation. This right here, bro. Look at that free man coming off the edge there. That pisses me off. Fucking linebacker, too. Oh, that's a DB actually this time. Okay, cool. Anyways. Whip. Yo, this. He's gotta be the most hidden gem in the game, man. Spin move is ridiculous. Alright. 2nd and 1. You gonna catch a bubble screen here? Yes, we are. It's uncovered. The screen was uncovered. Bubble screen uncovered again. Just look at the alignment, bro. Like, you gonna come out here in 3-4, I'm gonna take advantage. Just with a TD there. Out route. No. Underneath there. Tough. He's good on his reads, not gonna lie. Corner out action here. Wide open. Okay. Just for 35 on 39. What's this? It's a big boy post. Played a little more cover 2 than you ever played. Wide open. It's not even that it's wide open, but it's just post flag elite. Makes that DB react so slow. Crazy. Yeah, 35 yards there. I'm not better. Replay a field goal. Sean Watson sack back to back here. I think this one's going to come off the left edge. Right around the edge. 17, showing another pressure look. Back off. Got the one-on-one that we wanted. 52. Bang. I'm off the field on 3rd and 17. That's what's up. 26, Braxton Miller for 10 yards. Where is he at? Slot left. Let's see. Oh, it's a bubble screen. Second and 12, punches for 16. It's a corner out. This is me just testing out post flag elite right here. I see it's covered. I can see it. It's bracketed. I'll throw it anyway. I'll throw another post for a touchdown right there. It was fucking terrible, man. Oh, let's see. Did I get out of bounds on this play, bro? I swear I did. Oh. Out of bounds. Go outside. Up the field. If he would have held that block just a little bit longer. Does his knee go down this inbound? Yeah, it did. All right, cool. All right, I understand it now. That makes sense. 3rd and 11. He's going to throw an out route. What's this? Boink. This is the adjustment I've been making the entire second half. I'm like, bruh, I'm not letting you throw them out routes. Why are they still letting you throw out routes? Yeah, it's crazy. Anyways, touch pass got bagged right there. 3rd and 9. Sony Michel for 29 yards. His user, look at his user. User steps down. Boom, we got him. Just throw it over the top of his head. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Got a field goal out of it there. I guess we right up the seam here, I believe. This is the corner route. Got Dante Hightower in coverage. Eesh. It's terrible. 17-yard touchdown to QT. Well, in and post combo here. And again, that's Dante Hightower in coverage. Got to get him off the field in passing situations, man. Really what it is. 2nd and 4. See Paris Campbell here. We picked up on a tendency for a cover 4 drop show 2. We attack cover 4 drop show 2 the best way we know how. With fucking 9 people blocking. 8 people blocking, I mean. Let's go over the top. About time we actually get a play where his safety doesn't absolutely destroy, you know, get the interception. So basically 1-on-1. Once he crosses the face of the safety, we put it up. Obviously, if this is Mahomes, that pass will be out way further outside of the numbers and be cutting up right around here somewhere. Yeah, sorely got it done. Appreciate you, T-Mac. We throw a pick on a 2-point conversion. Is what it is. He settles for 3 here. Was this an interceptionable? Yeah, this was a pick. This should have been a pick. I really should have went to the halfback here, but I didn't. It shows the pressure look here. He's got this guy off. Could have went underneath or to the flat there, but it was 3rd and 7, so I was trying to attack quick. Hopkins for 12. I believe this is a curl. That's a fade stop. There we go. It's a fade stop. Boom, boom. Out and up. Still, my DB is right there, bro. My DB is right there, waiting on that joint. And he still gets the completion. Like, come on, son. That one pissed me off. This one right here, I hate this. It's a triple option where this fullback handoff is just so quick, and tight ends just block so well in this game. Doesn't matter who it is. That is works, and he's literally set the edge. 57 has to set the edge here, bro. He doesn't. It's so trash, bro. His defenders is this is the first thing wrong with the run game. 3rd and 1. Actually get him here. Everybody crash down. Hit your shot. Hold him to 3. Come out here. We hit him. Bust him in the mouth with this one, man. Shows the 7-man front again. This is proper adjustments. The block 7 or 6 blocking. Anticipating that he's going to drop 1 off, which he does, which is his user. There it is. Slide to the opposite of the back and make sure the back chips or cut blocks that end guy. Pretty simple. Does his thing. His user is too flat. He's too shallow to defend the rest of the field. Hey. Buddy. With a minute left, man. With a minute left. And I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna just go ahead and show the rest of the last 3 plays here. So Hopkins lined up on the left. Not sure how he gets this. Oh, this is I know what this is. This is an over route. Even still, bro. Like, you running an over route with a robber. You can't throw an over route with a robber in the middle of the field. Bro, like, literally drops this in between a robber and a fucking deep third. Like, come on, bro. This is why I usually use the robber. I got stuck on D-line. I was trying to get to the robber, but, you know, stuck on D-line. The robber's literally sitting in the field in no man's land, covering absolutely no one. And, yeah, that's what happens. Alright, DeAndre Hopkins again. Hot route. I went for a pick here like a dumbass. I went for the PBU. But, you know, obviously you want to get off the field in this situation. He's getting really close to the end zone. Pass knocked away. Pass knocked away. 3rd and 10. Game on the line. You got 8 seconds, 10 seconds left or whatever it is. You only send 3. Look at that win. Look at that win. Love it. Love it.